Hello, today we will be completing Experiment 4.3, an exploring creation of chemistry. Mind you, second edition by Weil E., published by Apologia Educational Ministries, Incorporated. Copyright 2003 and Apologia Educational Ministries, Incorporated. All rights reserved. Manufactured in the USA.
Okay, please open your book to page 110. In this experiment, we'll be learning what happens when condensing steam in an enclosed paint remover vessel.
The supplies you will need for this experiment are a rectangular metal can with a lid, water, a stove, hot pads, safety goggles. If you don't have water, well, you're going to have to use your own saliva.
Now we need to clean your vessel. If there's no water available, then just feel free to spit.
It's a free country.
We will have to fill the can up with 3 cups of water, but since we don't have any water with us, we have to start spitting.
Well, that's precisely 3 cups. But man, after all that spitting, I'm parched.
Now we have to put the can in the stove until it's boiling. Make sure the lid is off. You will hear bubbling when it's boiling.
Leave the container on the stove until you see the steam leaving through the open regional.
Now we have to wait a while.
So what about them tigers?
Could you please not talk about that right now?
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
I see steam now, so it's time to take it off the hot plate and put the lid on. Ready? Go. Put it on as fast as possible and tight as possible, and then move on to the next step.
You will know that the can is about to collapse when you hear it start cracking and groaning, similar to the sound your stomach makes when going on empty or stepping on Legos. The can indeed did implode. The reason why it collapsed is because while the water was boiling, all the air was pushed out through the top of the lid, but also the water had turned into gas phase, and when you took it off the stove, the water vapor cooled, thus turning it back into water.
And the reason it collapsed is because the water vapor took up more volume than water liquid. Thus, in its vapor form, the water was able to fill the can. But when it turned into liquid, the liquid took significantly less volume. Then the can collapsed because there was no air to take up the void space.
Now clean up your bloody mess.
Got behind the scenes work here. Look at that face. Like